If you're trying to edit your WordPress website and you can't seem to find what you want to edit, you may be running into the challenge of not knowing whether what you're trying to edit is a page or a post. Because when a WordPress site is built, there's all kinds of different ways that you can house content. You can put it in code and just make it show up on something. So the only way you can edit it is by editing the code, which totally stinks, but it's possible, right? You could also put it in a widget. You could put it in a page. You could put it in a post. You can put it in a custom post type. You can put it in the media library. My goodness, right? Like that's a lot of different things. But right now I'm going to talk to you about diagnosing whether what you're trying to edit is a page or a post. I'll explain the difference between the two of them and tell you how you can figure it out and how to find them. My name is Monica Pitts, and in this series of WordPress basics training videos, I'm trying to give you what you need to be able to navigate through the admin section of your WordPress site and make edits. Now, I've been a WordPress enthusiast for over 10 years, and my team and I have built, hundreds of WordPress websites. And at this point, we build around 50 a year for my company, Make Create Design. Well, not for my company, for our clients, right? Okay, so WordPress is really awesome. This is one of the things that makes it really awesome because it's so modular. But just like any other tool, if you don't know how to use it, it kind of stinks. So let's figure it out. Let's talk about the difference between pages and posts, how to use them, and how to find them. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Like, what is the difference between a page and a post? Well, if you were looking in the admin section, you wouldn't see a whole lot of differences between a page and a post. They have the same stuff. You can put the same stuff in them for the most part. They house content, right? So the difference between a page and a post isn't what you can put on it. It's how it's categorized within the website and how modular it is. So when we look at our homepage, let me find my mouse back. I lost her. Oh, there she is. Okay, so when we look at our homepage, the stuff across the top of the site, these are pages. On almost every single website, it's pages. Pages are not categorized. They are organized by page and subpage. And that's why drop-down menus are so cool, because they let you see all the subpages underneath a main page. And in WordPress, we call these parent pages and we call these child pages. Yes, very fun. Okay, so posts are more modular. So these, for example, are posts. They are listed on this page. They are listed on many pages. These are also posts. These are part of our blog, and they're listed on the home page. They're listed on the blog page. They're modular. They can be displayed in more than one place on the site. And it's kind of cool because if I updated 12 Chrome apps to make your life a little better, it would change it everywhere. If I wanted to make it 15 Chrome apps to make your life a little better, it would change it every single time that it's referenced on the site. It's pretty neat. Posts can be really, really cool because they make your life so much easier as a website admin. So if you find yourself having to format stuff over and over again, and you're just like, man, this takes so much time. What's going on? I have to go change something in 4 different places on the site to make it right. You got to talk to your web developer because they can make it way easier for you. Okay, so now that we understand the basics of pages versus posts, that pages are more static information and posts are more modular. You're going to be adding them to the website all the time. Things like your portfolio, job opportunities, your blog, news articles. Those are things that are commonly formatted as posts. Let's figure out how you can tell whether it's a page or a post by looking at it from the front end of the website. So right now, we are on the home page, and you can see that it says Edit Page up at the top on this nice black jump menu. Edit Page. It's a page. So if I wanted to edit this, I could click Edit Page there, but I could also go back into my website and click Pages, and then I would find it in that list of pages. Now, if I'm on my blog page and I want to edit this guy right here, Best Nonprofit Web Designs of 2020, then I would open up that post and see at the top where it says Edit Post. So if I want to edit that guy, then I need to go back to my admin section. I want to click on Posts. That's where I'll find that. Now, one of the really cool things about posts is you can make custom post types, which make it really easy for the admin to be able to update different types of information on their website and have it formatted just how they want it, all programmatically, so you don't have to spend all that time like futzing with everything. So we have numerous different types of custom posts on our website. Yours might have different things, right? And you would update each one of them differently based on what types of custom post types you have. But here's how you figure out what type of custom post type it is. So that way you can figure out where to edit it or where to add them. Because that's another trick. If you might have, like, for example, you might have sponsors as a custom post type. Because you might be putting a lot of sponsor logos out on your website, and they might be categorized in a custom post type. And you haven't been out there for a while, and you just see them on a page. You're like, there they are. But how do I add one? I can't figure it out. It's not on the page. I can't edit it. Okay, here's how you do it. So looking down the side here, you'll notice when I scroll over podcast, it says add episode. Our family, add staff member. All right, so these are giving me some of the terminology that will help me understand what's going on the front of the site. So when I go out to the front of the site, if I click on, let's see, which one do I want to click on here? Podcast, boop. And then I click on a podcast episode. It says edit episode. That's what this thing is called. It's called an episode. So then if I go to the back end of the site and I scroll over podcast, it says add episode. So in order to add a new episode to the podcast, I have to click add episode, right? So that's how you would do that. Now, when you are out in the portfolio section of our website, so let's go to portfolio, not video portfolio, but like regular portfolio, view portfolio. I would click on this. This is also a custom post type. See, it says edit portfolio item. So if I wanted to add a new one, I would know I go to portfolio and I click add portfolio item. So you can pop back and forth between the front and the back of your website, kind of troubleshoot what things are called, see into your web developer's head. And if you find yourself adding stuff to your website on repeat and having to format it a whole bunch, it's probably time to call your web developer and get them to add some custom post types for you. So that way you can do this a little easier. All right, friends. That is the basics of pages versus posts. And now you are armed with the knowledge of what a page is versus what a post is, knowing that it's not the stuff that's in them, like, that makes them different. You can put whatever you want on either one for the most part. It's how they're used throughout the site. And you also know how to diagnose which is which and find them in your admin section. So that way you can add more or edit them by finding them in the admin section. So hopefully this helped you solve your challenge. If it did, will you give it a thumbs up for me? And if you need more WordPress training advice, you can totally subscribe to our channel because we are posting new WordPress training videos all the time. And if you need a more comprehensive, like organized approach to learning how to use your WordPress site, then by all means, please join us over at youmaycreate.com, youmayecreate.com for our free, yes, it's free, I'm not charging you for it, training library. We have it very well organized. We have training videos and how to step-by-step instructions. So that way you can really take advantage of your WordPress site and put it to work for your business.